5 critical factors why Tinubu might be unseated as president of Nigeria. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you all. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will know his fate soon as the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal nears its penultimate stage. Numerous petitions and evidence have been brought before the tribunal. As citizens newly watched the 5-member panel sidelighted with the crucial task of making or marrying Nigerians' democracy. Paul Ibe, the media advisor to the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), told Legate NG that the evidence in court is enough to administer justice in this very matter. As the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal reaches the penultimate stages, all eyes are on the 5-member panel of the appellate court to give its final verdict after admitting several pieces of evidence, listening to witnesses and the petitioner's arguments. However, Nigerians are on high alert, filled with anxiety, but patiently waiting for the ruling of the most crucial and critical court case in the history of Nigerians' democracy. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on the other hand, seems somewhat unpredictable following a series of petitions filed against him and the evidence presented before the Presidential Election Tribunal. However, his seat in Aso Rock is yet to be guaranteed, as strong allegations against him and evidence might prove pivotal to the tribunal's final judgment. In the short piece, Legate NG highlights 5 critical factors that could make Tinubu lose his grip on power. 1. Questionable conduct of the election by INEC. This has been a topic that has been ongoing for months since the conclusion of the presidential election. Many political pundits and public affairs commentators have often criticized the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for the poor conduct of the presidential election. Most recently, the European Union Election Observer Team released a report revealing that the election lacked credibility and transparency. The report also revealed that the credibility of INEC's officials and its leadership were questionable. The report says, close to the polls, some started to doubt INEC's administrative and operational efficiency and in-house capacity. Public confidence gradually decreased and was severely damaged on 25th February due to its operational failures and lack of transparency. To further enunciate this factor, the media advisor to the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Paul Ibe, told Legate NG that the evidence presented before the tribunal also highlighted and expressly dwelled on INEC's compliance and lack of transparency. The Justice of the Appeal Court has looked at all the evidence, and I believe that they will render justice on the account of the evidence that the election was fraudulent, that the election was not conducted in compliance with the Electoral Act and the INEC guidelines. 2. Alleged drug trafficking. This has been a long-standing issue for President Tinubu, as both Atiku Abubakar and Mr. Peter Obi fight this petition against him at the Presidential Election Tribunal. It was gathered that Tinubu's legal team admitted at the tribunal that their client forfeited $460,000 to the American government over the offense of narcotics trafficking and money laundering. In the final address of Atiku, it was clearly stated that on account of this admittance, Tinubu had no basis for contesting for Nigeria's presidency, let alone being declared as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then 3. Dual citizenship. As part of the petition filed by Atiku and the evidence presented before the tribunal, President Tinubu was accused of possessing the citizenship passport of Guinea. An early reported by Legit NG reviewed that the legal team of President Tinubu admitted that he had the citizenry passport of another country. However, their argument in court stated that President Tinubu had forfeited his citizenry since 2020. The petition in court quotes the argument that it was a gross violation of the Electoral Act and should be considered to disqualify him. The Niger coup and ECOWAS struggle. Tinubu, who is currently chairs ECOWAS, appears to find it difficult to command authority at the sub-regional level following the recent coup in Republic of Niger. Tinubu ordered the return of power to civilian rule with a 7-day timeline, but the military junta in Niger said he was not willing to comply. A South African TV even analyzed that the questionable victory of Tinubu at the presidential poll is a contributory factor to the weakness of its authority at the sub-regional level. The military leaders in Mali and Burkina Faso have also warned President Tinubu to stay clear of Niger business. Atiku won 21 states as stipulated by INEC. This is a significant case Atiku and PDP have continually heaped upon for the tribunal to uphold, as contained in Atiku's final address. Through his legal counsel, Chris Uche San said that INEC's assumption that he won in 21 states was neither disputed, retracted, or debunked, nor claimed to be an error through the proceedings of the tribunal so far. This factor has been predicted to prove pivotal to the tribunal's judgment. In another development, Frank Shaibu, a media aide to the former vice president, Atiku Abubakar, has thwarted the nomination of Nyesom Wike for a ministerial position. In a little chat with Legit NG, Shaibu described Wike as inconsistent and should not be taken seriously. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.